Hi, it's Lauren from Singing Bird Yoga and Birth Support. It's a beautiful day here at Max on Saturday, and I thought I would do another little video while I've got a couple of moments. So today's video is called The First Portal, the Cervix Skivvy. So let's start from the start. What is a cervix and what does it have to do with you? So every woman has a cervix. It is the fleshy organ that seals off the uterus. So during your pregnancy it is closed and to the back, protecting your baby inside the uterus, inside the womb. And this fleshy organ, despite what's kind of out there about how it works, it actually doesn't open. You know, we hear a lot about visualizations that say that the cervix opens. It doesn't actually open, it draws up. Okay, so it draws up over the baby's head. In order to get the cervix to dilate, we need oxytocin, which is one of the main hormones that helps the cervix dilate and helps labor progress and labor to happen, amongst all other hormones that are birth related. But yeah, the cervix actually draws up over the baby's head. So this is why I call it a portal. I'm not the only one that calls it a portal, but I'm talking about portals today. The cervix to me is a portal because it is wise. It listens to your body, not listen to your body, it listens to your emotional being. So if we are in our thinking mind too much, the cervix, you know, it doesn't dilate efficiently if we're in our minds. We need to be in a primal state for our cervix to dilate during labor. And oxytocin is one of those hormones that helps the cervix to dilate. So the cervix thins out, paper thin, and then it draws up over the baby's head. Now the reason why I call it a skivvy is because it's the best for me and for my women that go through my prenatal classes. It's the best description that really helps them understand it and helps them to use their body to work with that. So the cervix draws over the baby's head like a skivvy. So if you can close your eyes for a moment, imagine a skivvy completely closed around the crown of the baby's head, and as labor begins to happen it starts to open out and it draws over the baby's head. So if you imagine taking a skivvy, putting a skivvy on, it's that same kind of type sensation. And I think the skivvy metaphor is really helpful for your positioning and poses during labor. So if you think of ways that a skivvy would go onto your head or over your head more easily rather than forcing it, would be movement. You know, making swirling movements with the hips, circling movements with the hips to help draw it over your head. So you draw it over your baby's head, not your head. So any movements like standing hip circles, all fours hip circles, leaning on a football, doing circles, lunging, doing circles, these things are going to help to, sorry about the movement, help to draw the cervix over the baby's head. Okay, so think of the cervix moving over the baby's head. And if you think also about ways that we can work with the cervix, to also think about relaxation. So if we're relaxing into our face, we're actually softening the mouth and the jaw and the throat. That's when we start from the top of the hair, we relax all the way down to the pelvic floor. That's going to help dilation as well, because if we're tense and we're drawing everything up out of fear, we are going to have more challenge dilating the cervix, because it's all connected down there, everything's connected. And the reason why I talk a lot in my yoga classes about squats is not only in the class we like to strengthen in squats, in half squats, so not full squats. Most of the time we only do half squats to work our butt muscles. So I want you to strengthen your bottom muscles, your thighs, and to lengthen your pelvic floor. So squats are great for lengthening your pelvic floor till its full length, and then toning it using Kegels, for example, or like a drawing up and releasing. We often get the whole Kegels thing wrong. Kegels is only part of the way that we tone. Biomechanist Katie Bauman talks about that Kegels only go half of the way. We actually need to lengthen the pelvic floor before the Kegels actually do anything, because Kegels can actually just tighten the pelvic floor. But anyway, that's a whole nother topic, and maybe one I'll talk about another time, but I've gone off topic a little bit. But visualize the cervix as a skivvy drawing over the baby's head. So that's the first portal. Maybe the next video might be the second portal, which is moving through the birth canal, and how we can encourage this using movement again, and using poses and breathing. But yeah, visualize the cervix as a skivvy going over the baby's head, using hip circles to draw it over, using your breath, long exhale breaths. Imagine your breath moving on the exhale, moving through the cervix, or maybe when you breathe in, the cervix draws up. When you breathe out, it relaxes a little bit. Okay, maybe it's a sensation where maybe you really tune into the sensation and feeling of the cervix. Some women feel like a tightening, or like a sharp needly sort of sensation in the cervix, like inside. I remember feeling that during my second labour, that real sharp. I go, oh my gosh, I can feel my cervix opening. So, not opening, sorry, wrong word, drawing up. For some of you, you might use that flower visualization to help with opening or drawing over the cervix. If that works for you, those petals draw back. That might work for you, but for me, the skivvy thing is kind of funny, and it's kind of feels real, feels true. Anyway, okay, I'll finish here. If you want to know more about this, come to my prenatal yoga classes, Sundays 9:30 in Woy Woy, and Tuesday nights 7 p.m. in Long Jetty at Modern Organic. I've got another birth workshop coming up on the 12th of August with me. There's about two more spaces left in that. So don't miss out. We've got another couple of weeks, but I've had three calls in the last 2 days, so please book in soon. Enjoy your beautiful day, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.